But let's talk about morality. Essa Faal went to the victim center, and I've said this. The worst criminal in Africa's history in terms of brutality is Charles Taylor of Liberia. He had even killed Gambians. We had Gambian contingency that went to, or contingent that went to Liberia to fight.
Gambian soldiers died.
There were Gambian soldiers that got killed there by the National Patriotic Front members or officers. That is under Charles Taylor. Essa Faal defended Charles Taylor. We had William Ruto in 2017-18, who was involved in a lot of massacre.
2007.
2007, I'm saying
Yes.
17.
Yes.
2007 post-election violence,
Yes.
where a lot of Kalenjins,
Yes.
Kikuyus, massacred a lot of Kalenjins. The Deputy President, William Ruto, was defended at The Hague by Essa Faal. In Sierra Leone, Essa Faal defended war criminals. So if Essa is talking about morality, you have defended people who, when you combine, have killed almost 1 million innocent souls. That's not a problem in morality. You coming here and bragging about Yaya Jammeh facing justice for killing. I am not underrating how many people Jammeh killed. Every life is important.
Is it wrong for a lawyer to defend any?
Well, if it is not wrong for a lawyer
Yes.
to defend,
Yes.
the lawyer is not wrong on legal grounds.
Yes.
And on that same legal grounds, on the basis of the same legal grounds, there isn't anything wrong with APRC and NPP coming together.
So do you
and
think
that's why
Essa
and
is
that's,
doing this for
he
political
is
capital?
doing it for certainly, and that's why because he has no legal basis whatsoever to say it. What is wrong with it legally? Let him quote a constitution. Let him quote a single act of our laws that is against this alliance. If not, if it is morality, Essa is the most immoral individual when it comes to human lives because he defended the worst of criminals. Charles Taylor is responsible for the death of over 700,000 if you combine Sierra Leone, where he was indirectly involved in supporting the RUF under Fode Sanko, and in Liberia itself. He defended Charles Taylor. He defended William Ruto, the current deputy president of Kenya. Where is morality? Are those lives not important? So he has no morals to come and tell us about morality.
Because his campaign, the strategy is attack the president because he is the person that he has business with, right? I mean, anywhere he goes, he says, okay, he cannot do the job, he's incompetent, put me in, touting his education, his experience, his background. The only Gambian who worked in 3 different international organizations.
Well, I mean, I have nothing against him saying what
That
he
he's
wanted
educated
and,
and all of that, yes.
Okay, I had no problems with that. And, you know, anybody can be proud of that. We're proud of the fact that he got the education. He went to the level of the international community with the help of course, Jammeh government. You know, we're very proud of the government for helping him through Minister of Justice to our legal department in Washington, D.C., the Gambia Permanent Mission. He was sent there by Yaya Jammeh. And he got the opportunity and went to the United Nations to work. We're proud of him as an individual. Mm-hmm. But you know, lawyers have to be, you know, exceptional. If you are a religious scholar, you don't behave like those that are not religious. If you're a lawyer, you have to behave as a lawyer. Mm-hmm. What is not legal is not legal. But what is legal is legal. Stop talking about morality when you are morally bankrupt. Essa has no morality. And if you argue from that point of view, they will say he has nothing wrong because that is law. And I accept that. And we have nothing wrong. We have done nothing wrong, you know, aligning with APRC legally. So, you know, seeing him at the victim center, that's fantastic. He can go there. But Essa is the #1 spoiler of this TRRC. Because the fact that Essa Faal paraded himself as the lead counsel, a man that is supposed to be neutral between victims and perpetrators.Essa's stance, Essa's personality is very critical in what happens when it comes to the outcome of this TRRC. Now, I, as a supporter of President Barrow, I am seeing Essa as a man with an ulterior motive from the beginning.
Are
and
you
that's
saying
why
he
perhaps
used the TRRC
of course he has used it as a political platform, 100%. And if I say that, there is no where anybody can
himself famous and all of that.
Yeah, and in fact, treating certain individuals in some very terrible way. Sometimes I even, before Essa came out, I am one person who never met Essa Faal. And I am one person that was very careful. I told this to someone that will be watching me. I am not comfortable with the way Essa Faal is conducting this TRRC. I don't know. Wallahi alladhi khalaq.
But Essa says he has done a good
That
job.
is what Essa would...
And the majority of Gambians believe
majority of Gambians?
Yes.
Majority
that
of
is what he says.
That is what Essa says. There are a lot of people who have... Essa insulted Imam Fatih here. Essa has disrespected religious scholars here. Essa has disrespected certain members look, we have some lawyers here who went to TRRC that helped Jame a great deal. The way Essa treated them, some of them, he did not even want to be at the panel. If Essa, the Essa we knew would always go for the big fishes. Anytime there's a critical person, anytime there's an important person who played a huge role, Essa will be the one to take the seat to get to those people. We had a former justice minister here. Essa was nowhere to be seen. We had a very, very powerful person here who helped drafted 6 decrees and gave some very powerful guidance to the junta, Yahya Jammeh and his men, without whose support.
Laid the foundation, if you like.
Yeah, without those, laid the foundation. Where was Essa? He ran away to Dakar. And so it's very clear. And for the fact that he had declared his intention, I say, Essa, you have destroyed this TRRC. And it's a big, big issue. Essa should not have tried it. 26 years. But Essa and Baba Galle, they have messed up this TRRC. I have trust in President Adama Barrow, and I have 100% trust in his Justice Minister, Dauda Jallow, who is very professional. He is a man of high standards, a man of integrity and high moral standards. And I'm sure when this TRRC matter comes in, they are going to look at it very carefully at the executive level and implement, in my own opinion, what is practical, what is possible.
And what is not. Well, I also trust in Justice Minister Jallow. I have been trained